Steve Maynard here with Guardian RFID. Today we're going to talk about the importance of rounds, security rounds, perimeter rounds, cell checks, whatever your agency or your department calls it. This is the importance of why we, as officers, as corrections officers, detention officers, conduct these rounds in a timely manner on an irregular basis, or every 15 or 30 minutes, or an hour, or whatever your facility is, the policy. This is why we conduct the rounds. A round is the most important duty you as an officer will conduct throughout your entire shift. Yes, you feed, you pass out supplies, you do this, you answer questions, you say, here's your bond 20 times. It's the job, right? But the most important task, the most important duty that you will perform is your security rounds, okay? Take your time when conducting these rounds. Don't just make it a race. It's not a foot race. You're there, whether it's 8, 10, 12-hour shifts. Take your time. The inmates are on your time as an officer. There's no need to rush. So take your time when conducting these rounds, because I'm telling you right now, and we're going to go over it, I'm going to tell you how serious rounds are. So when you're conducting your rounds, look inside the cells. Look at the condition of the cell. Look at the inmate. Is the inmate breathing? Is the inmate up, talking? What? Observe the inmate or inmates. Is the cell dirty? Is the light covered? Is there a drape over the window? Is there a tent over the top bunk where you can't see the bottom bunk? Can you smell the cell through the door, through the window? Observe all these things and fix it if there's an issue. Don't wait until the round's complete. Go ahead and address it then and there, okay? But rounds are extremely important. So why do we conduct rounds? Well, the number one priority for a detention officer is the safety and security of the facility, to keep the inmates safe, okay? So number one, we make sure the inmate is safe. Number two, PREA violations, Prison Rape Elimination Act. It's real, guys. It's real. So conducting these rounds, if there's two-man cells, or if it's one-man cells. If it's one-man cell, another person shouldn't be in that cell. But if it's two-man cells or two women cells, make sure everything's fine, because PREA is real. PREA is real, and it will cost the department or the agency a lot of money if you're found negligent or you just didn't pay attention to it. Another one is making sure the head count is correct. Every time you conduct a round, it doesn't take much to count heads to say, all right, everybody's here, it's correct. Another one, I always check my doors when conducting rounds. Walking around, looking in the cells, wiggle, jiggle the door, make sure it's not jammed, make sure there's not a brush or a comb or a toothbrush or soap inside the door jamb. It's simple. It's security. Do your rounds for security purposes. And everything is safe in your facility. Conducting your rounds on a timely manner, your facility is safe. Because if you miss a round, or if you're negligent in your duties, several things can happen. And I've seen it over my years in corrections. A loss of job due to termination. Or, hey, we're going to ask you to resign. We no longer need your services. Another one, civil lawsuits. I've seen it. I've been a part of it. I've been in the courtroom and seen these lawsuits. It's not fun, especially if you're in the wrong. They're going to burn you. And I'm in my house right now, but it doesn't take much when I was doing my job to do something wrong and I lose my house. I lose my money. I lose everything that I have because I did my job wrong. So it takes just that 1 second, that one split second to do something wrong when conducting a round. So be cognizant of this. You do the rounds the right way, okay? And also department or agency lawsuits. I've seen lawsuits from $10 to 7 digits. And I've seen them where the county had to pay. Not cool. Not cool at all. That's when things change in policies and procedures. Don't be the reason policy and procedure changes. And that's it. That is talking about the importance of rounds. So just remember, do your rounds, do them the right way, take your time. There's no rush in our duties. If there's something else that needs to be done, just get to it when you're doing your rounds. But rounds is number one. Rounds is number one. Be safe, take care.